Hello there. What is going on, everyone? We've got lots of Legion stuff, major things to talk about today. Big points update is live. Lots of new rules are coming and soon. So we're going to talk about all of this in today's video. Stay tuned because there's big changes on the horizon. A little bit of admin stuff before we get too deep into it. We are going to be doing, we're still doing giveaways. We've got the lightsaber giveaway that's running all throughout the end of the year, plus 12 days of Life Day. We'll actually be doing a giveaway winner in today's video as well. If you want to enter to win any of these giveaways, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. Today's giveaway is actually going to be for the Radon NASP Fluttercraft. So stay tuned. But basically how this works is I just pick people who are subscribed and leave comments, and they get random giveaways all month long for the 12 days of Life Day giveaway. And anything that doesn't get claimed rolls over into Patreon, so patrons have extra opportunities to win stuff. So very cool stuff. And of course, I give you 30 days to claim because I always put the winner stuff towards the end of my videos because I try to encourage people to watch a little bit longer. It's good for the algorithm, and it's good for my channel, and it's good for the community because maybe more people will get introduced to games like Legion and other Star Wars tabletop games. Also want to thank my sponsor for today, Luxury Playstyle. Amazing full metal tokens, fully compatible with Star Wars Legion, as well as they have sets for other games like X-Wing and Magic the Gathering, Keyforge, etc. And plus, all new tokens are available now. So if you've already gotten some of these, you want to complete your set, get even more, they are available, so check them out. Those Poison, Ion, Observe, and Immobilize tokens are also available. Plus all the other, the aims and the dodges, and a lot of that stuff is actually aims and dodges are part of what we're talking about today because there's lots of points changes specifically to a lot of that cool stuff. Don't forget to use code Crabbok VIP. That's going to save you 15%. They make for great stocking stuffers, so definitely check them out. All right, let's talk a little bit about some of these changes. There's some big ones. So if you go to atomicmassgames.com, you can go to the Legion section. There is currently so the old rules reference guide document and all that other stuff. We'd have a new points document. We have some changes. First off, the mortar for what is this is all Empire. So we're going to talk about this. I think actually one of the biggest changes is the DLT 19. They're currently at 30. I think they're down a little bit. I think the mortar went up a little. I like the mortar. I'm okay with it being a little bit more. I'm not sure why that one. I don't know how predominant the mortars were in Imperial lists. We're going looking through, and now everything that's changed will be in blue. I used to like how FFG did it, whereas if it went up, it would be in like pink or red. If it went down, it would be in blue. But in this case, all changes appear to be in blue so far. Rebels, we're looking through the Rebels. I don't see a whole lot of Rebel stuff in here right now. Republic ARC Troopers and ARC Trooper Strike Team both got a little reduction. Phase 2 clones. So ARC Troopers are 72 now. Strike Team is 24. The Phase 2 clones are at 60, which is pretty nice, right? Like that's a little bit of help. I don't feel like it's too much. Your upgrades, lots of changes here. Only 15 points for the medic, 14 for the engineering, 11 for the comms tech, 18 for the clone commander. The Z6 are 22. The DP23 is 20. The DC15 is 24. So lots of changes there, which is going to be good. We've got... Wait, this isn't clones. Oh, separatists are over here. All right. So these are other things that had been changed, and we got more changes here. The nose-mounted ion blaster for the Separatists. Big one here. This one's up to 25 points right now. RP6 Magna Guard is now at 34. That's significant, but this is more significant. I think this is a 15-point upgrade. That's a pretty significant. I mean, granted, it was a really strong. It'll still be strong, but now you're gonna have to pay through the nose for it. Mercs, all new changes here. Bosk is at 105, which that's something. Cad Bane 105. Pike Syndicate Capo and Pike Syndicate Foot Shoulders both are up. 48 for the capo, 44 for the foot soldiers. Not a massive increase there. More of an incremental, right? Like I think that's kind of how I think points increases are. It's like a healthy kind of incremental step. They may need to go up more than that, but it's better to not go too high. You don't want to do like a 20-point increase on pikes, although I would love to see that. That might be a little bit too much, right? So let's do 4 now. Do we need to do like 4 more, maybe 3 more next time, or maybe none at all, maybe only 1 more? We have to wait and see. Then the Black Sun Vigo went up, and the Pike Syndicate Capo also went up for the individual ones. Now the Black Sun Vigo, I don't really see. Is there more? So the Black Sun actual troops didn't go up. It's just if you're running the Vigo with them, and he's really good with them, increasing their courage value for a unit that wants to get in close and has to kind of be able to move and shoot a lot of times. He's important for them. But I just don't think Black Sun are that predominant that they really needed that kind of nerf. But either way, a single unit of Black Suns is, being transported is still super nasty. So having the Vigo in there is good to kind of keep them from panicking. Vigilance is up a lot. Vigilance is now up to 12. This is another nerf to the pikes. So while the Pike Capo and the Foot Soldiers and the Pike Capo upgrade are all up, Vigilance is a critical part of the equation that really helps them do that. So I like that. I like that it's there. That's fine. Burst of Speed. I thought Burst of Speed was already 10, but maybe I'm just wild and crazy. Maybe it was only 5. Burst of Speed is at 10 now. I still feel like it's worth, on the right character, it's worth it. All the things that this means for Burst of Speed is I'm probably just not taking Burst of Speed casually on like Speed 2 Jedi anymore. Like maybe Luke isn't going to take Burst of Speed anymore, but Palpatine still will, right? That's kind of my thought. I think the big question for me is do I take it on Maul now? He's already Speed 2. He doesn't really need it, but he also doesn't have Master of the Force, at least for Separatist Maul, like it was where I used to always run it on him, and now I'd have to think a little more carefully on where I take it. I think I still take it a lot because I love it and it's a fun upgrade, but I think a lot of people are gonna have to think twice about that one. For upgrades, grappling hooks. I don't know why grappling hooks needed a change at all. Weren't they only just 1? I think they were at 1. I don't know. Maybe it's because they expect a lot of new, I think it has something to do with Shatterpoint coming out, because that new terrain is going to have a lot of vertical terrain, a lot of multi-level terrain, and maybe they just expect a lot more people using Shatterpoint terrain in Legion, and that might be more grappling hook territory. I don't know. I think that's just odd to see that change in there. Offensive push up a little bit. Situational awareness to 4. Tenacity is at 6. Tenacity is still a great upgrade, though. Up close and personal went up a lot to 8. And while I don't think that that's a completely broken upgrade on its own, I think there are some cases where it's really good. There are some cases where it's really good. So, and I think that's where you kind of have to point cost things at. You have to look at where is it abused the most, and then cost it appropriately for that unit. And so that you kind of go from there. Now, that's all of the points upgrades. This whole document is available on atomicmassgames.com. You can get this. This is effective January 1st. So, if you're playing in a tournament, I know somebody, I think one of you guys in the comments said something along the lines of, well, I have a tournament this Thursday. How's this going to impact all of that? And it won't. So your lists are still normal. These points aren't going into effect officially until the 1st. However, I would imagine most people will start running with these as early as maybe this weekend, or as soon as the points list updaters are really doing it. So I guess if you had a big tournament planned for this weekend, you're probably fine. But I would guess as early as next weekend, actually, you'll probably see more people running these. I would personally be ready to run with them right away if I didn't already have like a serious competitive event planned. But I'm in favor of just let's go ahead and adopt them right away and start using the new points. But points aren't the only thing getting changed. The rules for the whole game are getting changed. Not Like basically, they said there'd be new tournaments. Well, my finger kind of goes into Boba's helmet right there. Look at that. I'm reaching. Come here, Boba. Wow, that really worked out really cool. I don't know. I'm having fun with the graphics now. Off topic. I'm totally off topic. Babe, look at this. This is cool.
I can see it.
You can see it? All right.
So exciting.
It's very exciting. My wife's the best supporter I have. Anyway, we're having fun. So what was I talking about? Rules. There's big rules changes coming. Really big rules changes coming. And the reason I say they're really big rules changes, I don't have inside information to these, but I can read between the lines. So the rules are coming in January. I thought they were going to be coming today. I thought they were going to be the same day, but they are not. And so this is the thing that makes me kind of think. They're going to be doing 4 social media posts spread out. So the 12th, which is, let me look at the 12th, because that is going to be Tuesday. The 14th, which is going to be a couple days after that, that next Wednesday. The 19th, which is that following Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, then Monday, and then the 21st, Wednesday. So Monday, and Wednesday, you're going to see articles talking about the new rules. The reason I think that these are going to be major sweeping rules changes is because the last time we needed like 4 separate explanations for the rules was X-Wing, when they got their complete overhaul. So I wonder how significant these rules are going to be. Needless to say, there's going to be a lot of Legion content coming out next week. If you miss it or whatever, I'll be there to summarize it. I'll be tracking these updates. I'm really curious what kind of rules changes we're going to see. On the plus side, I want to hear your predictions. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know inside Boba Fett's helmet. And so let me know in the comments below. And what we're going to do is I also want to discuss these on Discord. If you hop in my Discord, we have a great family-friendly place. Obviously, if you're upset about rules changes or whatever, you're more than welcome to voice those. I just ask that you not use profanity. We try to keep the Discord family-friendly, and so discuss things like individuals, like grown-ups, if you can. Even if you're a kid, this is your opportunity to discuss like a grown-up. But no, seriously, I think these rules are going to be pretty significant if they have four different articles to explain them. Now, there's certain things that I'd like to see, and there's certain things that I kind of hope they don't change too much. I would like to see maybe a possible change to Republic, to maybe give clones a little bit more of what they had before. I feel like clones were nerfed a little bit too much. And, and I don't know how game breaking it would be to let them have, additional token sharing, as opposed to saying they can only do it once. What if they could do it twice, but standby was probably a little bit too much. So what if they can share everything else, right? So I'm hoping that the rules changes are just little things like that are just little tweaks to what's already there. I'm hoping we don't see major sweeping rules changes that fundamentally change the game. I also wouldn't mind if it kind of steers the game a little bit more to like range 2 combat. I really like Fleet Troopers and Black Sun, and they're hard to really play in large groups effectively the way the game is right now. And so I'd love to see. I don't know, but then at the same time, I can't think of any good rule that's going to instantly make them more worthwhile, outside of doing interior battles, which is a fun kind of homebrew option. So I'm really curious what they're going to be changing. There's a little part of me that says that whatever changes are going to be coming are probably there to pave the way for Shatterpoint, and I feel like that might rub some people the wrong way. Like if they change Legion in a way to say, oh, by the way, Jedi can't fight anymore because we want Jedi to fight in Shatterpoint, right? Now that's an extreme. That I don't think that they'll do anything like that. But I wonder if they're going to make changes to kind of help make the 2 games more separate. Like for example, if they wanted Shatterpoint because since Shatterpoint is going to have, generics like, B1 battle droids and clones and stuff like that. I wonder if they're going to say, all right, Legion now can run double core, or now the points limit is changed. Now Legion's now a 2,000 point game, and it runs on a 6x4. Every game is Grand Army or something like that. Like that would be like a huge change and would certainly set it farther apart from where Shatterpoint seems to be. but I don't know. I mean, and I'm just completely wildly speculating here because I have really no idea. My only idea that I think is possible and maybe likely is some kind of changes to the way like clones work as a creature type. Maybe we'll get a change to Wookiees as a creature type because that never really developed. And there may do something for creature type related or trooper type to kind of help set the stage for Ewoks, which are coming next year. I think that's probably a little bit more balanced speculation because it's based on things that we see and things that are actually coming. But we'll have to see. Speaking of Wookiees, we have a 12 Day of Life Day giveaway to happen right now. I'm going to reach in to Boba's helmet. Gosh, I love the effect here. I'm going to have to do this more often. We've got the Radar Nasp Fluttercraft. This is, let's see, who is this going out to? This is going out to Oliver Gunson. Congratulations, Oliver. You're the winner of the Radar Nasp Fluttercraft. Make sure you just shoot me an email at mailcrabbok@gmail.com and we'll get I need your shipping information. Make sure you also let me know what you want. I'm doing a lot of giveaways right now and I don't want to accidentally send you the wrong thing. All right, let me put you back over there. All right, Boba, hold on to that for me. Magic fingers. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you all so much. Stay tuned. Lots more Legion news coming, and it's going to be a very exciting time. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing and help make this channel possible. I will talk to you soon. May the Force be with you, and